As we age, staying active becomes more important than ever, but also more complicated. You've probably heard the advice, just walk every day. But how much walking is actually enough when you're over 60? Is 10,000 steps a day still realistic? Should you push through fatigue to hit a number, or could that do more harm than good? The truth is, not all walking is created equal, and more isn't always better. For seniors, walking can be a powerful tool to support heart health, balance, joint flexibility, and even brain function. But when done incorrectly or excessively, it can lead to exhaustion, knee pain, or even falls. That's why understanding the right amount and right way to walk is essential. Imagine this. You walk for 45 minutes one day and feel great. Thump. Next day, your knees are sore, your energy is drained, and you wonder if it's worth continuing. This common scenario is a sign that you're not walking at the right intensity or duration for your body's current needs. So, how much is just right? Should you walk for 10 minutes or 30? Is walking in short bursts just as effective as doing it all at once? What's the best time of day for seniors to walk for maximum benefit? And, most importantly, how can you tell if you're doing too much or too little? This article breaks down the science-backed recommendations on walking for seniors, revealing practical tips and daily targets that keep you moving safely. Whether you're an active 60-year-old or someone trying to get back into shape at 75, you'll discover how to make walking both enjoyable and sustainable. The goal isn't to hit a number, it's to build a lifestyle that works with your body, not against it. Ready to find out what walking plan truly works for your age? Let's step into it, safely, smartly, and one step at a time. Why walking is the ideal exercise for seniors as we grow older. Finding an exercise routine that's safe, effective, and enjoyable becomes more challenging. High-impact sports or strenuous workouts may not be practical or even safe for many people over 60, especially those dealing with joint pain, arthritis, or cardiovascular issues. That's why walking stands out as one of the best and most accessible forms of physical activity for seniors. Simple, low impact, and incredibly beneficial walking checks all the boxes when it comes to maintaining health and independence in later life. One of the greatest advantages of walking is that it's gentle on the body while still delivering powerful health benefits. It improves cardiovascular health by getting the heart pumping in a controlled, low-risk way. Unlike running or jumping, which can strain the knees and hips, walking allows for fluid movement that strengthens muscles and maintains joint flexibility without causing damage. For older adults who want to avoid injury while staying active, this is a crucial advantage. Moreover, walking helps regulate blood pressure and blood sugar, two key markers that often become more difficult to manage with age. Even a 20 to 30-minute daily walk can reduce the risk of chronic diseases such as type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. For seniors already managing these conditions, walking serves as a safe and effective part of their overall health strategy. But the benefits don't stop at the physical. Walking also supports mental and emotional well-being. It helps reduce stress, anxiety, and even symptoms of depression. For older adults who may be coping with loneliness or life transitions, walking, especially outdoors, offers a valuable mood boost. A short stroll in the fresh air can provide a sense of calm, purpose, and connection to the world. What makes walking truly ideal is its flexibility. There's no need for a gym membership or expensive equipment. You can walk around your neighborhood, in a park, or even indoors at home or in a mall. It can be done alone or with friends, making it both a physical and social activity. In short, walking is more than just movement. It's a foundation for healthy aging. It's a habit that supports the heart, sharpens the mind, and preserves independence. For seniors looking for an easy yet powerful way to stay fit, walking is not just ideal, it's essential. How much walking is enough? According to medical recommendations, while walking is one of the safest and most effective exercises for older adults, the question remains, how much walking is actually enough to see benefits without overdoing it? According to leading medical organizations and geriatric health experts, the key lies in finding a balance between consistency and moderation. Seniors over 60 are advised to walk regularly, but with attention to both duration and intensity tailored to their individual health status. The World Health Organization and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommend that adults age 65 and older engage in at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity per week. Broken down, this means around 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. For many seniors, this can be met through brisk walking. However, if 30 minutes feels too long at once, the time can be divided into 3 10-minute sessions spread throughout the day. This flexibility helps make walking a sustainable habit, especially for those with limited stamina or joint discomfort. When it comes to intensity, moderate means walking fast enough to increase your heart rate and breathing, but still being able to talk. If you're walking and can speak in full sentences but not sing a song, you're likely at the right pace. On the other hand, walking too slowly may not provide the full cardiovascular benefit, while pushing yourself too hard can lead to exhaustion or even injury, especially if you have underlying conditions like arthritis or heart problems. It's also important to factor in rest days and listen to your body. Not every day will be the same. Weather, pain levels, and energy may vary. Some days, even a light 10-minute walk may be enough. The goal is to stay active without causing strain. In some cases, especially for seniors with mobility issues or chronic conditions, the recommendations can be modified. Even 15 to 20 minutes a day of light walking or stepping in place can contribute meaningfully to physical and mental well-being. A consultation with a healthcare provider can help determine a personalized walking goal that aligns with your medical history and capabilities. Ultimately, the right amount of walking is one that is regular, safe, and adapted to your needs. It's not about speed or competition. It's about building a sustainable rhythm of movement that supports long-term health. Walking consistently, even in small doses, adds up to big gains in strength, balance, mood, and overall quality of life. How to break down walking time to make it more achievable for seniors. For many older adults, the idea of walking for 30 minutes a day can seem overwhelming, especially if they are dealing with fatigue, joint pain, or mobility issues. The good news is that you don't need to complete all your walking in one long session. In fact, breaking it down into smaller, more manageable chunks can make it easier to stay consistent while still reaping the full health benefits. Experts recommend dividing your walking routine into 2 or 3 short sessions throughout the day. For instance, instead of walking for 30 minutes straight, you could walk for 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes after lunch, and 10 minutes in the evening. These brief walks can fit more naturally into your daily routine and are less likely to cause fatigue or joint discomfort. Even 5-minute walks, if done regularly, can add up to a healthier, more active lifestyle over time. Short walks after meals have additional benefits. They can help with digestion, blood sugar control, and even improve sleep quality. Walking after dinner, for example, is known to reduce glucose spikes and prevent stiffness that can occur after long periods of sitting. Morning walks, on the other hand, help to boost mood and energy levels, setting a positive tone for the rest. of the day. To make your routine sustainable, try to associate walking with existing habits. Walk while waiting for the kettle to boil, during TV commercial breaks, or while talking on the phone. If weather or safety is a concern, indoor walking, such as pacing in the hallway or marching in place, can still be effective. The key is consistency, not intensity. By making walking less intimidating and more flexible, seniors are more likely to turn it into a daily habit. It's not about how far or how fast you go, but about keeping your body in motion regularly. Breaking walking time into smaller sessions not only makes it physically easier, but also mentally more encouraging, giving a sense of achievement without pushing too hard. Are you walking at the right intensity? Here's how to tell for seniors. Over 60, walking is one of the safest and most beneficial exercises. However, walking too slowly might not give you the full health benefits, while walking too fast could strain your heart, joints, or breathing. That's why knowing how to find your just right pace, the ideal walking intensity, is crucial for improving health without overexertion. One of the easiest ways to measure walking intensity is the talk test. If you can walk and hold a conversation comfortably without gasping for breath, you're likely walking at a moderate intensity, which is ideal for most older adults. If you're too breathless to speak more than a few words, you may need to slow down. On the other hand, if you can sing out loud while walking, you might want to gently pick up the pace to ensure you're challenging your body just enough. Another simple indicator is your heart rate and breathing. A slightly increased heart rate, mild sweating, and deeper breathing are signs that your body is working, but still in a safe zone. There's no need for intense cardio bursts. Walking should feel invigorating, not exhausting. If you feel dizzy, weak, or overly tired afterward, it's a signal to slow down next time. Some people like to use a fitness tracker or smartwatch to monitor steps, pace, and heart rate, but it's not necessary. Simply being mindful of how you feel during and after your walk is often enough to judge your intensity. It's also helpful to pay attention to your recovery. If you can return to normal breathing and feel refreshed within a few minutes after walking, that's a good sign. But if it takes too long to recover, or you experience muscle pain or joint stiffness that lingers, consider adjusting your speed or duration. Ultimately, walking should feel like a gentle challenge, not a burden. The goal is to stay active, strengthen your body, and lift your mood, without pushing yourself beyond what feels healthy and sustainable. Listening to your body is the best way to know whether you're walking at the right intensity. Who should consult a doctor before starting a walking routine? Walking may seem like one of the safest and simplest forms of exercise, and for most people it is. But for some older adults, especially those over 60, starting a regular walking routine should come with a bit of caution. If you have certain health conditions, it's wise to consult your doctor before lacing up your walking shoes. One major reason to check in with your healthcare provider is if you've been sedentary for a long time or have not exercised regularly. Jumping into daily walks, even if they're short, can place unexpected stress on your heart, lungs, or joints. A doctor can help you create a realistic, gradual plan that minimizes risk and ensures you're moving safely. If you have chronic conditions like heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, or respiratory issues such as COPD or asthma, it's especially important to get medical guidance. These conditions can affect how your body responds to physical activity. Your doctor can help tailor the intensity and duration of your walks, and may even recommend specific precautions or support tools like walking poles or orthopedic shoes. You should also speak with a doctor if you've experienced dizziness, frequent falls, or balance issues. These symptoms could signal underlying problems that need attention before you begin a routine. Your provider might refer you to a physical therapist or recommend walking in safe, controlled environments to reduce fall risk. People recovering from surgery, injury, or a recent hospital stay should also get clearance before starting to walk regularly. Healing bodies often need extra time and customized recovery plans, and walking too soon could interfere with progress or cause setbacks. Finally, if you're on medications that affect heart rate, blood pressure, or balance, your doctor can help. You monitor your body's reactions to walking and adjust doses if needed. In most cases, walking is a wonderful way to regain energy, strength, and confidence. But for those with existing health issues or physical limitations, talking to a healthcare professional first is not just smart, it's essential. A few minutes of medical advice could set the stage for a safer, more enjoyable journey toward better health. As we age, staying active becomes more than just a recommendation. It becomes a lifeline. Walking, in particular, is one of the most accessible and effective ways to maintain both physical and mental health for those over 60. It's gentle on the joints, doesn't require special equipment, and can be done almost anywhere. But as with any habit, it's not just about doing it, it's about doing it right. The key takeaway is that you don't have to walk far or fast to see results. Even short walks, when done consistently and at the right intensity, can improve heart health, mobility, mood, and sleep. Instead of aiming for perfection, focus on making walking a sustainable part of your daily routine. Break it into manageable sessions, listen to your body, and celebrate progress, not perfection. Remember, it's important to walk smart. If you have health concerns, talk to your doctor before starting. Pay attention to how your body feels during ho-hum and after walking. Use supportive shoes, walk in safe environments, and consider walking with a friend or family member for added motivation and safety. If you've ever felt unsure about how much walking is enough or feared you weren't doing it right, now you know. It's not about hitting a magic number, but about consistency, comfort, and joy. Every step counts, especially when you take it with care and intention. If this video helped you better understand walking for seniors, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, Elderly Stories, for more health tips, motivation, and simple routines you can follow at home. Let us know in the comments. How much walking do you do each day? Have you found a routine that works for you? Together, we can build a healthier, more active lifestyle, one step at a